Hey everybody, today we are going to be making, what are we making?
Cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies. We're going to be making rainbow unicorn chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
And that are mixed with regular chocolate chips.
Mm.
So,
Right
shall we get
behind
started?
us.
Shall we get started? We got everything ready. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so to get started, you're going to need 1 cup of butter. You need 3/4 cups of white sugar, 3/4 cups of packed brown sugar. Yes, hi Milo. In here, you need 2 cups of flour.
And then chocolate.
Wait, still there's more in here. So you need 2 cups of flour, you need a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda.
And then chocolate, everybody's favorite.
Everyone's favorite. So we have awesome rainbow unicorn. No, that's not it. Awesome rainbow unicorn chocolate chips that we're gonna add to our regular chocolate chip. So there's 2 cups.
Just so you know, them are not rainbow.
They're unicorn. Sorry, not rainbow. Yeah, 2 cups of chocolate chips. We also need 2 eggs, but I add an extra egg yolk. That's the one here that broke. Okay, so you have 2 eggs and then 1 yolk because it keeps the cookies nice and soft. And then of course our vanilla, straight from, where's it from?
Hawaii.
No, Mexico, silly. Okay, so first thing you do is you want to mix your brown sugar, white sugar, and butter together. You cream that, okay? And we're gonna put on our guard because we don't want any hands to get in there, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
you don't want a robot arm.
You don't exactly. You don't want a robot arm. So we mix that up, and what we're gonna do then, we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla to this. So Miley, you want to grab the vanilla? Stop eating chocolate chips. Okay, so we're gonna cream this really, really well. Okay, so it's all gonna come together. So Milo, why don't you grab the vanilla?
How do you open it?
Sure.
I can't.
Is it too hard?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Good job. Okay, so we take. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so we take our vanilla and we pour 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This vanilla is really good. It's from Mexico. Whoop. Every time we go down, we always have to buy a container because it's super cheap. And it honestly is probably some of the best vanilla that we've ever had. How does it smell? Smell it, Milo.
Really good.
It smells really good, yeah. Okay, so
Kind of smells like sugar.
it has like a sweet smell to it. But it tastes. Honestly, it tastes really, really good. So if you ever head down to Mexico, show this. This is not sponsored by anybody, but this is some of the best vanilla that you will ever get. And it's pure vanilla extract. A bottle like this here in North America will cost you like $50, if not more. Over there, that costs us like what? I think like $12. It's pretty cheap. Okay, so we cream up all of our butter and sugar. Get that going. And then next what we're gonna do is add our eggs. Okay, but one at a time we're gonna add our eggs.
How are we going to do that?
I'll show you. Alright, so now that we have scraped down our butter and sugar together, okay, we're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna put it on number 1. Okay, put on number 1 for me, Maya. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our eggs. So grab the egg, the bowl of eggs. And we're only gonna pour 1 at a time, not all of it. Okay, our eggs. So we're gonna just put 1 at a time. Plop. Okay, and we're gonna let that all mix in until we add our second one.
Now?
One more sec.
Now?
Are you still eating chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Okay, again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Stop eating your chocolate chips. We're not gonna have any for the cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it up to number 2, just to make sure it's all mixed in. Okay, so Milo, in the meantime, you can whisk our flour, salt, and baking soda all together. I'm gonna mix all that in. The recipe calls for 2¼ cups of flour, or 2½, depending, but I usually start off with 2, and then I see how wet the batter is or how dry it is. If it's too wet, then I'll add another 1/4 cup at a time until it gets to the right consistency that you need for your dough. But I usually always start off with 2. Stop eating chocolate chips! Okay, so now we are going to keep it on 1. And we're gonna slowly add our flour to our mixture here. Can you do that for me? Very slowly. Okay, not all at once, just a little bit at a time. You do it?
Yeah, I can do it. Papa, I don't need it.
Okay. I know, you're such a big boy now. Okay, so you keep mixing that in. That's gonna form a nice dough. Okay, let that mix up. Okay, and now you can add some more flour.
I know
If your
when
bowl is
to.
too big, you can also use a measuring cup.
Papa, I
or a
know
spoon.
when to.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
See, now it's starting to form together, a nice dough. Keep on going. If you want, if it's easier, we can stop it. Lift the machine up so you have more room.
I'm going to dump all of it in.
You're gonna, dump it all in and see. And oh, you had a little mess here. It's okay.
And also here. And putting it back in.
Okay, so gentle on number 1. Okay, stop it, because if you put all your flour in and you start it too fast, it's gonna explode and fly up everywhere. So you want to make sure it just comes up. Okay, so now you can see it's starting to make a nice dough. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Did you just take more chocolate? You just dropped the chocolate chip. Okay, so this looks beautiful. Let's grab our chocolate chips now before Milo eats some. Okay, and now you're gonna dump them inside. Dump them all in. Okay. Okay.
I think it's gonna jam it.
Okay, so I can just make it a little quicker. And we are done. Okay. So let's unplug this. Can you lift it up? Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape it all down, and then we're gonna use a portion scoop or an ice cream scoop. Whoa.
You hold that.
Yeah, we'll use a portion scoop or an ice cream
Papa,
scoop.
can you lock it?
It won't lock up.
Why?
Because it doesn't lock, it only locks when it's down.
Oh.
Alright, so now that we scraped down our bowl and everything is mixed in, we're gonna use a portion scoop or an ice cream scoop, okay, to measure all of
Whatever
our
you want
cookies.
to call it.
Whatever you want to call it, yeah. It's called a portion scoop or ice cream scoop. But we use this so all of our cookies are the exact same size.
And also, you can see it's a little metal bar which can swing. Get all the thumbs up.
That's right. Okay, so we use a portion scoop or an ice cream scoop so all of our cookies are the same size and they all bake at the same time. So we don't have some that are bigger, some that are smaller. Otherwise, the smaller ones we will cook quicker and burn, and then the bigger ones are not going to be cooked inside. So this way, everything is uniform.
Done.
So you scoop it up, very good. Okay, and then can you reach?
Yeah.
And then you just scoop it onto your tray.
That looks like an ice cream scoop.
It does look like a nice ice cream. Okay, so we're gonna do all of our batter, and then when that's done, we're gonna pop it into our oven. Okay, so our oven is preheated at 375, and then we bake it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna finish these up and then pop them in the
You're
oven.
good at putting these down.
You just licked your fingers.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so if you're gonna be selling these or giving them out as gifts to people, should you be licking your fingers?
Yes.
No. The answer is no. You do not lick your fingers. But luckily they're just for us, so we're fine. But don't lick your fingers. Stop licking your fingers! Okay, keep going. You're doing good.
Look at the other batch of cookies I did.
Here's the other one already waiting to go in the oven. And we're just gonna finish up the rest of these. And then they will be ready to go. Right? All right, so Milo finished scooping out all the cookies, did an awesome job. Now we are going to put them in the oven. Okay. Put them in. And we're gonna set our timer we'll do it for 10 minutes and we'll check on them. Okay. To see after that time how nice and cooked they will be. All right, so the 10-minute timer went off. Let's take a look and see how our cookies are doing. They're looking good. I'm actually gonna just leave them in for a couple more minutes because the inside of the chocolate is still not done, but they look good. So I'm gonna leave them in for about 2 more minutes, and then we will take them out. All right, look at how good these look.
Yeah, look how good.
Careful, they're hot though. Milo did a great job at scooping them out. Let's turn our oven off now.
How about you?
Off.
Do you want to bring them to the table?
Well, they're too hot. We can't bring them to the table right now. But look how good these look. So we're gonna let them cool. Careful, Milo, it's very hot.
Some of them are attached, some of them are cracked, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But we'll let them cool, and then we will.
But I'm
dig
gonna
in.
let this, burnt.
No, don't do that.
Don't eat it.
All right, we got our cookies. They look delish. They smell good. And Milo, you gonna take the first bite?
Yeah.
Okay. Daddy? Oh my God, they're really good. Nice and
So
chocolate.
good.
Really good. Check for the recipe below. It's easy and they're good. And who doesn't love a chocolate chip cookie, really?
Low in
Yeah.
carbs too.
Of course. Bye, everybody.
And kids love chocolate chips also. Bye.
Bye.